Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to your reading for the week of October 24th. This week, make sure to check out astrojar.com right here or in the link in the description below. We've added more readers. We're going to continue to add more readers. We're adding content as well, articles and things like that, written by some of you as well. So that is very cool. So make sure to check all that out. But let's see what is going on for Gemini this week. So watch your, definitely watch arguments and things like that with people. I would say just completely stay out of arguments this week. It's definitely one of those weeks where you're going to want to make sure to avoid any confrontation, I would say. But other than that, looks fine. You start off with a 3 of spades. So 3 of spades, again, avoid arguments, avoid arguing with anybody in the home, just stay out of it. It's definitely not a week to try to be right this week. I mean, even if you are, it would be, a great week to avoid all arguments and just let the other person be right, especially in the home and at work. Like I said, you can be right next week. Just this week, be wrong, because, sometimes this card can lead to a breakup that doesn't need to happen, can lead to a lost friend that doesn't need to happen, all sorts of stuff. So make sure to avoid all of that. Next, you have the 5 of clubs. Great card, card that has been coming up quite frequently. I would say 5s have been coming up a lot for Gemini over the past few weeks, and you have 3 in this reading, which is pretty crazy. But 5 of clubs is definitely a card of needing to go out and have fun, needing to take part in hobbies. I always say that this card right here, 5 of clubs, is my card of hobbies. It's a card of needing to get a hobby, needing to, if you already have a hobby, needing to do whatever it is more, and needing to have more fun. It's a card of like mental stimulation. It's a card that says you're probably doing one thing too much, like work or or doing nothing or whatever. And it's a card that says you need to have some form of other, like meditation. A lot of old card reading systems read this card as a card of meditation, of needing to meditate and things like that. But again, also having fun and just separating. It's a card of getting out of your head and doing something you enjoy, and having that be, again, very beneficial. And so a lot of you could find that this week, that doing something that you enjoy could be very helpful. Next, you have the 5 of diamonds. So this is your second 5. 5 of diamonds is a card that represents a great time to start something new. So again, even a new hobby, and I would say even just picking up an old hobby or something that you haven't done in a while, just starting it anew and kind of refreshing it and things like that would be a good idea under this card. If you have any business ideas, work ideas, great time to get those started. If you have any feelings about changing your job, about getting a promotion, like if you get a feeling like, hey, I need to talk to my boss to get a promotion, this would be a great card for that. If you're retired or anything like that, even if you're not retired, even if you're just into investments and things like that, this card also represents a great time for new investments, for picking up new investments and things like that. And it's also a great card for, again, investments, but in new areas. So, I mean, it can be, you have a couple cards of, I would say innovation this week. So, again, for any of you that are investors or any of you who are looking to get into something new, this card represents just a good time to get into these like new areas, and they could be very, very profitable for you, especially with this card. Again, not to beat a dead horse, as I say, but 5 of hearts, workplace jealousy, dealing with workplace jealousy, needing to just stay out of it. It would be a terrible week to gossip at work as well. Again, it's just going to come back to you if you do it. So I would say avoid all conflict this week, avoid all of those things this week. And I am getting that some of you could have to deal with some sort of disappointment. 9 of spades, I feel like some of you maybe have a friend or something like that. I would also say watch your expectations this week of the people around you. With this card, I mean, the message is coming in is that maybe you're setting your expectations up here, but really they should be down here, and it's just going to lead to disappointment if you set your expectations for somebody too high. So don't allow yourself to get disappointed this week either. Don't allow yourself to set expectations for the people around you, too high, because again, I think that it could lead to some disappointments this week, especially with this card. You do have the Three of Hearts, though, card of emotional happiness, card of being happy. I do feel like things will be, fine this week. You really don't have to worry about that. And I actually think there is a lot of happiness for you, especially, like I said, if you take the time to go out and have fun and go out and do the things that you enjoy this week. And at the end here, you have the King of Diamonds. So a lot of you definitely could be dealing with a boss this week. Could be male or female. I don't attach next to my cards, just a boss. That's, what this represents. Or it can even represent like a financial advisor, a parent who has very positive financial advice for you, or something like that. So definitely listen to people who you look up to. I always say that with Kings. I say that they can be the cards of like the mentors in your life, or just people you look up to in general, or bosses. So one of those things in your life could have some pretty good financial advice for you that you'd probably want to take. Or it could even, again, be a boss offering you a promotion opportunity, an opportunity for even education at work and growth in that sense. So pay attention to all those things. And again, even if you're retired, like I said, this could be like a financial advisor or somebody like that coming in and helping you financially. So that's pretty nice as well. And like I said, investments for some reason are standing out this week, is what I meant to say. So for any of you who are investors or looking into investing, I do think it would be a good week for that, again, because it keeps popping into my head. So thank you for watching, and enjoy your week.